Chad Owen with Retirement Realize. It's been a while since I've communicated with you guys. It's been a busy start to the month. I started March 1st and 2nd. I actually flew out to Colorado and spoke at a training event. And then the 3rd to the 11th, I ended up going out to Hawaii, and I had some continuing education. It's basically a Christian business conference that I go to every year. And I took my team out with me, and it was awesome. It was really a good experience, especially just hanging out with the people I work with all the time. So it was a great experience. And then came back and got the flu. And so I really, honestly, this March has been a challenge. I started running appointments for the first time this month on Monday, and I made my calls as always, and then I started running appointments. And man, has it been a challenge. I'll tell you what, now I still wrote $364,000 this week, but I had one guy, we're going to move $500,000, is a little over $500,000. Everything was going great. And then finds out that half the money was in his 92-year-old father-in-law's trust, which, as you guys know, we can't really do anything about that, nor would I want to. I generally stay away from putting people at least, and once they hit 80, anything above that I rarely will ever put into annuity. It has to be a very specific circumstance. But then I just got out of another appointment right now, and we were going to move $1 million. Everything was perfect. Everything was lined up. Called TIAA Creft. What he didn't realize is about 10, 15 years ago when he set this up, there was a stipulation in there that you would have to roll out the payments in 10 equal increments, so you'd be able to do $100,000 per year. But this guy's 74 years old, so that's not going to help him. And so I could actually beat the annuity he was getting by $300 a month. But once again, that fell through because we couldn't get that money in there. And then I had another client that I've been trying to work for 5 weeks now. We've been trying to get money out of Wells Fargo, and just unbelievable that what we've been running into there, as far as we had the right forms, and then Wells Fargo said no, those aren't the right forms, and AXA saying yes they are. And basically what happened is Wells Fargo was the custodian, and we were trying to get a change of ownership form, and the client just got so frustrated, they're like, you know what, let's not even bother. So once again, you guys have to be careful, because these variable companies will do everything they can to hold on to this money, even so much so, and this isn't an exception with the company I'm talking about. This is with almost every company I ever deal with. There's always someone trying to conserve, and they make statements once again like, no, that's not the right form. No, according to AXA, it is the right form, but to each his own, I guess. I mean, it's frustrating. But the point I'm trying to tell you guys is, even after this very challenging week, I tend to call you guys or talk to you guys or send emails out or do videos or vlogs when everything's going great, but I want to share with you when things don't go great. And it doesn't really matter, honestly. I mean, it's a matter of, we're just going to continue to keep pushing forward. I'm going to continue to make calls. I'm actually going to make calls tomorrow, which I normally don't on Friday, but because I'm behind, I mean, I've actually just passed $3 million in written production for the year. But that being said, I've only been able to work about 6 weeks total this entire year, because the first 4 weeks of this year I took off. My wife and I had our 25th anniversary. So, it's time to be able to get back and moving. But I want to share with you guys that, you know what, you're going to get hit. You're going to get knocked down. You're going to have challenges. You're going to have obstacles. I mean, that's just our business. This is what happens when we're trying to move to safety and security. But be encouraged. I remember one time I have this program called the Prestige Partner Program, and this guy ran appointments with me, and he saw, I mean, we had a week where I had 13 appointments. We sat on 2. So we only sat on sat on 2 appointments out of 13. So we had 11 reschedule or cancel. And I said, I am so sorry. You came out here, and I know you're expecting some sort of show and everything. And he goes, you know, Chad, the one thing this has taught me is you go through the same struggles I go through, and it really has encouraged me and really comforted me to know that I'm not the only one that has to go through this. So once again, guys, like my videos on YouTube, subscribe, and then do something called ring the bell, where you can be notified when new videos come out. And I'll continue to do these vlogs for free. If you want to become a member, we have our Academy level membership, which is $197 a month. That will get you access to my bi-weekly webinars for the Academy level, all the actual forms and documents that I use. And then there's a Mastery level, which is $597 a month. That's an additional webinar that I do every 2 weeks. And then there's higher level handouts and PDFs I use for the appointments. Or basically things are a little more complicated. It takes someone that's a little bit more knowledgeable in this industry. So I appreciate you guys' time. Go to www.retirementrealized.com, and I hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.